I'm a Bowen therapist, and like many other Bowen therapists, I am really passionate about the work that I do. And that's because of the results that I see in my clinic every single day, year after year. Now, I've tried a lot of therapists, a lot of different alternative therapies, and there is nothing like it in the world. What's the most remarkable thing about Bowen therapy is that it's able to reset the body to heal itself. Our body has an incredible intelligence. It knows exactly what to do. Every cell knows what to do. And Bowen therapy has the ability to optimize this function. How does it do that? Firstly, it's a little bit understanding the nervous system and what's called fascia. There's growing research in this area, and it's actually helped Bowen therapists understand what we're doing. So the nervous system, our subconscious system, controls every body mechanism, thousands of activities just to keep you alive. Now, it's always balancing itself, and there's an evolutionary adaptation to keep us alive, and that's the sympathetic state where we might have to get away from danger or a stressful situation. So our body goes into increasing heart rate, stops the breathing, dilates our pupils to run away from a potential danger or deal with a stressful situation. And the other part of the nervous system, the subconscious autonomic nervous system, is our parasympathetic, and that's rest, relax, repair, where all our body functions are in optimum condition of repair, and our brain is functioning at its best. From the cognitive part, where we're able to articulate, we're able to remember things, and we're able to connect to another human being much more deeply. So these two systems are in constant balance. And Bowen therapy, the number one thing that Bowen therapy does is it switches the body into this rest, relax, repair situation. And that's why we get the results, because it's like a car. If we're in a stress state, it's like your body's going 120 kilometers an hour. Now, if you did that to your car, something's going to break down eventually, and that's what happens to our body. You know, the doctors never talk about what happened before you got the chronic illness, what happened before you got blood pressure issues, or you've got irritable bowel. Usually it's because there's been this long period of a stressful situation, and now your body's ability to go back into parasympathetic has actually been impaired. So for Bowen therapists, what we see in the clinic, it could be a simple injury that someone hasn't been able to get over, and that's because, well, actually there's no energy left to divert the energy to repair the injury or to improve the immune system, because it's too busy being in this stressed sympathetic state. So the number one thing, Bowen therapy puts the body into parasympathetic, and then the therapist will actually do simple, gentle moves on the fascia, which is our connective tissue, just rolling over the skin. Now, research tells us that it is the largest, it's the matrix in our body that holds everything together. It's fluid filled, it's like rivers that are in the body, and it's fluid filled. We know that the nervous system is electrical. Information is transferred through a current. Now, if we have those canals or river systems that are blocked from injury, trauma, just contraction from stress, that information, that conductivity is actually going to be impaired. So the Bowen technique, a simple technique, it's like you're opening the floodgates of those canals, and suddenly there's a free flow of that fluid. Information can be transferred. The body can suddenly communicate from one part to the next and get that information and detox. So the result is that, we usually find that there's an increase in energy for the person. The person can think clearer. They have an overall sense of well-being. Their immune system is increased. They can better handle stress or overcome an illness that they've had for a long period. So, You know, Bowen Therapy is really remarkable. It actually works fast, and it does last longer than any other therapy that I've tried. So look, if you've tried so many other therapies and nothing else is working, you know, like, you've really got nothing to lose. I'd give it a go.